All right, what's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro. So today we're going to talk about how to watch film. It's a question that a lot of my guys actually ask, and I was just talking to one of my college guys the other day, and I'm going to give you one way to help you with this. Now, number one, you got to set a certain amount of time every day to watch film, right? I tell my guys 2 to 4 hours. Obviously, the more the better. You know, even if you don't even know what you're looking at, if you watch 4 hours of film every day, subconsciously, you're going to pick up on stuff, right? So quantity is important. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the quality, all right? So I'm not talking about, when I say watch 2 to 4 hours of film every day, I'm not talking about the time that you're actually with your coach. So number one, first thing you need to do is watch film with your coach so that you can get his point of view and his perspective and understand what he wants you to do. So number one, you high school guys. Now notice high school guys, obviously, you got the huddle, and you may not be able to have enough as much time with the coach. But hey, if I were you, I would say I would get at least 30 minutes in there with the coach. So that means if you ask him, hey coach, can I watch film with you just for a little bit, just for a little extra, because you don't watch like in college. I'm giving you a heads up. In college, you got meetings every day, and then and then the NFL, you got meetings all day, right? So it goes up every level. But you high school guys, definitely, man, you watch film with your coach and then get some extra time. Ask your coach, say, Coach, can I watch film with you? I just want to see what you see, right? All right. So that's number one. This does not count. What we're talking about right now is not the time that you spend with your coach. Okay. Now, here's how you do it, all right, fellas? Or here's one way to do it. So, first thing you do is you get all the cut ups. So what do you mean cut ups? I'm talking about down and distance. So you get all the first down cut ups. I'm not sure how easy it is to do that on huddle, but obviously you college guys and pro guys can do it. And you high school guys, my goal for you is to act like a pro now so that this high school stuff and this youth stuff is easy. So get all the cut ups. Do whatever you need to do. Ask the coach to get the cut ups. All right. So you got all the first down cut ups of this team. Let's say we're playing the Patriots. I'm going to watch every single rep of of their first downs. Okay? Then you're gonna get all the second downs. So you're gonna watch all the first down cut ups, then you're gonna watch all the second down cut ups. Second and short, second and long. So you're gonna watch all of those cut ups. Oh, by the way, taking notes. So you get a notepad and you start, and when you're watching this, uh start to take notes on tendencies. So the play caller. So what kind of plays does like the coach like to call? You can do a percentage. Usually, I think huddle or the coach usually does that, depending on where you are. Like run pass percentage on first down, right? Second and short. What do they like to do? Do they like to go deep on you on second and short? Is it a waist down? Second and long. What do they like to do? And then you go again. Third down. Third and short. Third and long. What kind of routes do they like to run? What are the route concepts? Um, then obviously fourth down. Okay, third down is a big deal because you need to get off the field on third down. So definitely take really good notes on exactly what you see. Okay, so first down, second down, third down, fourth down. Um, then so once you watch all of those, so every single rep, now you're gonna watch the whole game, okay? So you're gonna watch the whole game, and what you do is you single out, and I'm talking about for DBs, you single out the receiver. So you're gonna watch the whole game, right? Or several games, and you're only gonna watch one receiver. So let's say, and it depends too. Like I remember, well, before I even get into this, I'm gonna tell you why this is so valuable. The first down, second down, third down, fourth down. When we played the Indianapolis Colts, and this is when I was with the Texans in 2009. Coach Gibbs picked up on something pretty cool that Peyton Manning was doing that year. So after like every time they got a first down, not I say every time, but a high percentage of the time, what Peyton Manning and the Colts used to do was they would hurry up so they get a first down. Let's say they run for a first down, and then they would hurry up and then they'll run a 4 verts, and he would like to hit this tight end who would bend over right here, bam. So he would bend, he would do 4 verts. I forgot the tight end's name, but he was one of his, his guys for sure, who made a lot of plays, right? So he would and then he would hit this guy, boom, right there. So leading up to the game, they picked up on that tendency after every first down. So we were ready for it, and we made a play. And I remember it was amazing. I was like, yo, that's film study right there. So that's just a story and an example of why that's so powerful. Watching the cut ups. So on second down and short, you'd be like, hey, Antrell, watch for the this play. Second and short, hey, watch for that deep pass when you may try you. You know, so very important that you watch the cut ups. Now back to what I was saying for the second part. Watch the whole game and single out the receiver. So this is something especially that you want to do if your coach likes to match you up against the best receiver, right? Let's say you're matched up to a guy. So, hey, Mark, you're going to be guarding 13 the whole game, yada, yada. Cool. Man, watch every game or watch every cut up or whatever it is. Watch the whole game and just single out this receiver. Look at his releases. Look at how he runs his routes, okay? Like, I remember, if y'all remember, man, what's his name? How did I forget his name? Remember the little receiver that played for the Patriots for a long time? You know who I'm talking about. Who was in the slot. That's crazy. I can't remember his name right now. But he ran his routes a certain way, and he had a non-stop motor. And the thing is, these guys had an awesome connection to where he wouldn't stop. Like, let's say he ran an option route, and you were outside, and he ran inside. Okay, let's say you were on him perfectly, and then you be next to the receiver and you have your hand on him and you look at Tom, he wouldn't just stop or just keep going. He would come back. He had a high motor, man. His releases were wild too. Man, it's crazy. I forgot his name. But he had his motor was crazy and they were connected, man. So let's say his route was supposed to go in here. If he didn't feel like he was open, he would just stick his foot in the ground and sprint over here and Tom on the money. So with that being said, when you're watching film, you can see how he's doing his releases. You're gonna see what works best for him. You're gonna see that he likes to run these option routes. So you're gonna have to plaster to your coverage. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be important. So you watch him all the games, and then I would go through every single receiver they got. So after you watch all the games with him only, you see all his tendencies, like how he runs his routes. Then you go to the next guy. All right, now I'm going to only stare at him and see how he runs it. Okay, and then you go to the next guy. So imagine how much film we're talking about watching. That's why I said like 4 hours a day, right? So first you watch the cut ups, then you watch the whole games, but you just single out the receiver. You single out the receivers. So now, and you take notes. So this is one of the things that they made rookies do in the NFL, at least for the two teams that I played for. We had to do this. That's why I'm telling you how to do it, right? So I single out. I'm gonna take notes. So I got number 13. I'm gonna say, he likes to do this. He likes to do that. He likes to do this. His routes, he bends the routes here. He does this. He does that. I'm gonna take notes on every single receiver. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back through it and watch. And obviously, you're studying the route concepts, see what they like to run. And what you'll notice is a pattern. Everything in life has a pattern in the cycle, even play callers. Okay. So understand that. That's going to be really good for you. Now you're going to go back through and watch it again. So what are you going to watch for it again now? Watch and see the perspective of the defense that was playing them. So let's say this corner, you're like, okay, well let's watch what the corner does. Let's see what works for the corner and what doesn't work. So we're in cover 2 and he's playing flat corner, okay? He's really good at rerouting this guy because this guy likes to do this. So we're going to look at the plays in the game through the perspective of whatever corner was guarding him. Oh, you know what? He didn't do well on this one. I see he didn't and his press man right here was opening the gate. He was doing this. Or this guy was just that much better than him, he boxed him out, whatever. So think about how much film I just mentioned. This is just one way that you can watch film. So I'm going to review it really quickly for you, all right? You're going to have a notepad. The goal is to be elite, because my goal for you guys is elite status. You got 24 hours in the day. So you're going to really make use of your time. So you should never say, man, I'm bored. Bro, are you serious? You bored? You it's a race against time. If you are a motivated individual, every single day, I got to get to work. So, and this is for guys who really want to get the scholarship and go to the league and all that good stuff and play well in the league. Again, let's review. You watch the cut-ups. So you get all the first down cut-ups. You take notes, tendencies, concepts, what they like to do. Second down, second and short, second and long. Third down, third and short, third and long. Then fourth down. Okay? You watch all those cut-ups, you take notes. Then you watch the whole game. You watch one receiver. You see all of what he does. You just focus on what he's doing. How does he block? You know what? How does he come off the ball when it's a run play? How does he come off the ball when it's a pass play? Does he fix his gloves before he's about to get the ball? All of that stuff. You should know everything about what he does on that on every route. Then you go to the next receiver. Then you go to the next receiver. Then you go to the next receiver. All right. Then you go back through and watch all the games. Look at the perspective as if you were that DB playing whatever coverage they were playing, and see what he did correct and then what he did wrong. Okay, fellas? This is one way for you to watch film to be elites. I'm not sure. And remember this. This is very important. This does not count. Like, this has nothing to do with the time that you're supposed to watch film with your coach. I'm talking about when you are by yourself or with one of your homies. Okay? This is when you are by yourself or with one of your homies. You know, I say build a crew. Be around motivated individuals who want to get who want to get to that next level. You're gonna push each other. You don't even have to say anything to each other. If you're just working together and you got the same vibe, all right? It's a feeling in the room. But if you get around people who are motivated, but like, I don't really care about school, I don't really care about this, or I'm focused on. Look, man, you're gonna be the next dude. If you hang around bums, you're gonna be a bum. This is how the world is. If you hang around champions, you're gonna be a champion. All right, fellas? So set that goal. If you need to, wake up an hour earlier and watch film for an hour. Like I always tell my guys, you can split it up. I'm not saying you watch. Let's say you want to watch 4 hours of film. Obviously, don't got to watch 4 hours straight. Wake up an hour earlier. Watch film for about an hour, and that's really one of the best things you can do. If you do it right when you wake up and right before you go to bed, it's those are the best times to get stuff into your subconscious mind. Just to give you a heads up. Right when you wake up and right before you go to bed. Okay? And then, so right when you wake up, let's say you get an hour. Then, after workouts or after class or whatever, get another hour. Then after practice, and you guys can have your film on iPads and all that stuff, man. This is on your phone. You guys can watch film on your phone. Are you crazy? This boggles my mind, man. We didn't have that. So use it. Use it. Get the 4 hours in and take notes. Be a pro. Be a pro now, fellas. If you are a pro, if you're 13 years old, if you're 18 years old, you're 16, if you are acting as a pro, that's what my channel is called, Cornerback Pro. If you're being a pro now, this stuff, what you're dealing with, is easy. It's going to be easy to you. But you got to be a pro now, all right? Hit me up, fellas. Got any questions? Make sure you watch all the channels first. That's my goal, because a lot of the questions you guys ask are already on the channel a lot of the time. So watch every single video on the channel. You're going to learn. You're going to get better. If you want to take it to the next level, one-on-one mastery, I'll include the mind and body training program, catching series, kick and punt return series, all of that stuff for the price of one. It's crazy, man. I'm basically giving it away. All right, so make sure you guys hit me up at cornerbackpro@gmail.com if you're in the area. We're going to start, even though the season's going on, we can still get some work in. We obviously just do technique. It's all technique at this point because the season is upon us. It's August 1st, 2018. What have you been doing this whole off season? Hopefully getting it in. All right, fellas? Peace.